as it marks the 150th anniversary of Confederation. Today, we live in one of the most prosperous countries in the world. From coast to coast, we are a nation with 10 million square kilometers of land, numbering 36 million in population. Since Confederation, Canadians have worked tirelessly to forge this land into a country that the world has come to love and respect.
Canadians have come a long way to prosperity. Our fathers worked hard to contribute to the true North, strong and free. Our young fought bravely overseas with a Canadian spirit, taking the beaches of Normandy and overcoming the Iron Curtain, claiming our victory at Vimy Ridge and falling in Flanders fields.
The fathers of Confederation united vast regions with their perseverance and faith, and the new nation of the Dominion of Canada was to forever change the history of this continent.
Our ancestors sailed across the Atlantic to build a new life, to live with courage and hope, and to conquer the harsh challenges of nature in the new world.
Yet, long before we were here, there had been groups of people who had called this land home and told their stories through their unique culture and arts.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are Gunner and Discoa White Pine Dancers. Gunner and Discoa in the Onondaga language means tree with 5 needles. Or in the English language, the white pine tree. The white pine tree is a symbol of peace, friendship, and respect to the Six Nations Iroquoian people. We've brought dancers for you today from the Onondaga Nation. From the Mohawk Nation. From the Six Nations of the Grand River Territory. From the Anishinaabe Nation. We call our presentation Concrete Path because it took most of us 2 hours on the concrete path, you know, as Highway 401 in order for us to be here today. One of the things our dancers love to hear is they love to hear you make a lot of noise. You guys want to hear our drums? I can't hear you guys want to hear our drums. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Grand Entry. Grand Entry is led by your men's traditional dancer. Your men's traditional dancer today is Chris Warner from the Onondaga Nation. The men's fancy dancer tells the story of a whirlwind dancing across the plains through the movements of his body. Your men's fancy dancer is Ethan from the Mohawk Nation. The jingle dress dance is a healing dance. Your jingle dress dancer today is Courtney Thomas from the Mohawk Nation. The woman's fancy dancer tells the story of a butterfly emerging from its cocoon for the very first time. Your woman's fancy dancer is AJ from the Six Nations. The beat of the drum represents the heartbeat of Mother Earth. As you watch our dancers' feet, you can see that their feet always touch the ground in time with the heartbeat of Mother Earth. When you look at a map of North America, most of the names you see upon that map come from our people. Mississauga, Toronto, Ontario, Winnipeg, Saskatchewan, Alberta, Utah, Ohio, Kentucky, Chicago, Massachusetts. Even the name of our country comes from our people. Round of applause for your dancers, ladies and gentlemen. We are the First Nations people of Turtle Island. You call this land North America. We call this land Turtle Island. Canada is celebrating its 150th birthday this year. To us, that is very, very young. Our people have been in this land for 22,000 years. So, this year, we are celebrating our 22,000th birthday. Our people are doctors, lawyers, teachers, mothers and fathers, aunts and uncles. And most of our homes, we have two 50-inch plasma TVs. We have high-speed internet, iPhones, and iPads. But just like you, when you go home from work or school, you follow along with your own cultures and traditions. Most of your ancestors have only been in this land 400 years. We do the same thing. When we come home, we follow along with our own culture as well. This next dance comes from the Plains Nations. When our dancers share this dance, they're stomping down the tall prairie grasses in preparation for a new village or a new celebration ahead. We believe that every living thing outside these four walls has a living spirit, and all these things are gifts to us by the Creator. The grass dance is meant to prepare the land for a new celebration or a new gathering ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the grass dance. Put your hands together in time with the beat of the drum, ladies and gentlemen. Give our dancers some encouragement. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Keep it up, keep it up. The way you say thank you in Mohawk is you say Nyahweh. So first me, then all of you, Nyahweh. The way you say thank you in Ojibwe is you say Miigwech. The way you say thank you in your language is you say Our people never ever say goodbye. We say see you soon on behalf of all of us. To all of you, we wish you a safe and happy journey home, and we'll see you all again very, very soon. Ona Oguejo.
Indeed it was. Welcome tonight, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Danielle Green, and I am a classical violinist.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Kevin He, and I'm a composer of contemporary classical music. We will be your hosts for tonight's performance. Welcome.
Thank you.
So I couldn't help but noticing that there are quite a number of people in the audience from the Chinese community. So 大家晚上好。欢迎各位光临 O Canada 大型文艺演出的现场。我们是您今晚的主持人，我是贺子潇。
我是 Danielle.
So Danielle, Canada has its own distinct musical traditions, including folk music. Now, what are some of the songs that first come to your mind if I say Canadian folk tunes?
Well, Kevin, one particular comes to mind, and I think it's actually pretty well known within the Chinese communities in Canada.
Oh, let me guess. Are you talking about the song that's about a historical region that once had a particular significance on Canada and its Aboriginal people?
You're very right, Kevin. This classic folk song portrays the life of native Métis people. It expresses their melancholy and longing for those who left home for the fur trade with European settlers in the wild north and west.
Please enjoy Red River Valley. 请欣赏红河谷。
For your name is your
more about ourselves with everybody tonight.
Absolutely. Kevin and I are friends, and we were schoolmates at University of Toronto's Faculty of Music. And currently, I'm pursuing further studies at the Glenn Gould School of the Royal Conservatory.
That's right. And currently, I'm in my doctoral studies in musical composition at the University of Toronto. Danielle is one of the best violinists I know around my friends circle of friends, and I still remember quite a few years back when we collaborated together when she played my first string quartet beautifully.
Those were wonderful memories. We're very happy to be here with all of you tonight for this very special occasion.
That's right. And we can't wait to share with you the dazzling performances by our super talented performers from across the country. So Danielle, as we know, we Canadians are blessed with tremendous diversity in our culture. And one particular very important aspect of the Canadian fabric is actually our Aboriginal culture. So as a music student, have you ever heard of the amazing Inuit throat singing?
I have. I think it's one of the most unique musical sounds out there. However, I have yet to hear it performed live.
Wow, that's great. And actually, me too. And in fact, I've got a surprise for you and everyone here tonight. 好的，现在有请来自因纽特社区的 Nowlak 和 Albie 为我们表演因纽特人独特的喉音演唱。Now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Nowlak Ledru and Albie Galliford with their amazing Inuit throat singing.
Not good. Hello.
Hello.
Throat singing comes from
The diaphragm, and it apparently also throat singing comes from the Hudson Coast. So like Nunavik. So
we mimic animals, and to soothe our babies, this is a Motic baby carrier. I would be humming softly to soothe my baby to go back to sleep so she or he doesn't attract predators, animals.
and throat singing mimics animals like polar bear, walrus, birds.
And we also do throat singing for competition. If my partner starts laughing, I'm the winner of the contest. So I make funny faces so he can lose. Okay. No. Do that you were doing earlier. We're also going to demonstrate a little bit of Inuit drumming. It dries our throat.
The Pacific Railway has long been a highly symbolic achievement to Canada. It truly united Canadians from coast to coast and enabled Canada to be more prosperous than ever. In the late 1800s, tens of thousands of Chinese workers joined the labor force and built the railway selflessly under harsh conditions. Some of them even gave in their lives. Chinese Canadians have always been proud to make Canada our homeland, a stronger nation, and today we remember the Great Pacific Railway to be an astonishing milestone that is very closely associated with the immense contributions to the Chinese community.
大家都知道，加拿大太平洋铁路对于加拿大联邦的建立所起到的至关重要的作用。作为旅加华人们，今天对于当初那些铁路华工，对于我们的先辈们，我们对于他们对加拿大太平洋铁路的建设所做出的卓越贡献而感到深深自豪。
Look, a Chinese mother and her young daughter gaze across the Pacific Ocean, awaiting their husband and father to return.
Mama, 爸爸去哪儿了？
爸爸去了很远很远的地方，他去了加拿大。
加拿大在哪儿？爸爸去那儿干什么呢？他会回来吗？
他去做工了，他一定会回来的。孩子，我们就在这里等他好吗？
好的。
monumental year for Canadians, as it marks the 150th anniversary of Confederation. Today, we live in one of the most prosperous countries in the world. From coast to coast, we are a nation with 10 million square kilometers of land, numbering 36 million in population. Since Confederation, Canadians have worked tirelessly to forge this land into a country that the world has come to love and respect.
Canadians have come a long way to prosperity. Our fathers worked hard to contribute to the true North, strong and free. Our young fought bravely overseas with a Canadian spirit, taking the beaches of Normandy and overcoming the Iron Curtain, claiming our victory at Vimy Ridge and falling in Flanders fields.
The fathers of Confederation united vast regions with their perseverance and faith, and the new nation of the Dominion of Canada was to forever change the history of this continent.
Our ancestors sailed across the Atlantic to build a new life, to live with courage and hope, and to conquer the harsh challenges of nature in the new world.
Yet, long before we were here, there had been groups of people who had 2017 is a monumental year for Canadians, as it marks the 150th anniversary of Confederation. Today, we live in is a monumental year for Canadians, as it marks the 150th anniversary of Confederation. Today, we live in one of the most prosperous countries in the world. From coast to coast, we are a nation with 10 million square kilometers of land, numbering 36 million in population. Since Confederation, Canadians have worked tirelessly to forge this land into a country that the world has come to love and respect.
Canadians have come a long way to prosperity. Our fathers worked hard to contribute to the true North, strong and free. Our young fought bravely overseas with a Canadian spirit, taking the beaches of Normandy and overcoming the Iron Curtain, claiming our victory at Vimy Ridge and falling in Flanders fields.
The fathers of Confederation united vast regions with their perseverance and faith, and the new nation of the Dominion of Canada was to forever change the history of this continent.
Our ancestors sailed across the Atlantic to build a new life, to live with courage and hope, and to conquer the harsh challenges of nature in the new world.
Yet, long before we were here, there had been groups of people who had called this land home and told their stories through their unique culture and arts.
Dance is a healing dance. Your jingle dress dancer today is Courtney Thompson.
和谐系是有 上过忧伤，云苍苍，野漫漫，山之上过忧伤，云苍苍，野漫漫，山之上过忧伤，山之上过忧伤，山之上过忧伤。
As we all know, the Confederation of Canada was not a single event that took place in 1867. It actually unfolded through 100 years to gradually form the Canada that we know today. Next, we're excited to present to you a short video to tell you the story. It might not capture every historical event, but I hope that everybody here tonight, especially for the youth and for the kids, you will find it pretty educational and pretty entertaining. 那么有些呢新移民的朋友们可能不太了解，其实加拿大联邦的建立呢，并非一朝一夕就完成的。其实这个过程经历了漫长的100多年的时间，才逐渐形成了今天我们熟知的加拿大的版图。这次呢，我们就尝试用下面一段有趣的视频，向大家做一个简单介绍，请欣赏。
This is the story of our Confederation. George Brown had a gritty personality one day. He took a walk in the assembly. Kashi and McDonough watched him draw near. Brown said, we gotta work together here. Now that the men had finished fighting, they talked about how to get the colonies uniting. The maritime colonies were tossing plans around. They had a meeting in Charlottetown. Federation Canada was just a dream. Some men got together and they started to scheme. Mother Britain set us free. We became our own country.
In 1867, Canada got started. New Brunswick, Nova Scotia joined the PEI party.
The guys from the Canadas got on a ship. They bought a lot of champagne for the Charlottetown trip. And when they reached the destination, nobody was around. Politicians aren't excited when the circus is in town. McDonald dreamed of Canada from sea to sea. He united the East and then he won BC. He promised the Atlantic guys a new railway. Brought them to Quebec cause there was more to parlay. Confederation Canada was just a dream. Some men got together and they started to scheme. Mother Britain set us free and we became our own country.
Ontario and Quebec were strong and large. John A. Macdonald was the first in charge.
In Quebec, they worked for 2 weeks straight. They had to make a plan, everybody called great. 72 resolutions laid out the pact. Became the British North America Act. London was the last stop for the politicians. If there was to be a country, well, they needed permission. Britain said, hey, Canada, you're all grown up. It's time for you to leave the house, you cost too much. Confederation Canada was just a dream. Some men got together and they started to scheme. Mother Britain set us free. We became our own country. We became our own country. We became our own
country.
Canada, 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 Canada.
Ever since Canada incorporated multiculturalism as one of its core principles a few decades ago, we have quickly become the world's most culturally diverse country, with over 49% of Toronto's population composed of minority ethnic groups of great variety. Canada has always been proud of its diversity. We are a strong nation, not despite of our differences, but because of them. As Canadians across the country today continue to celebrate their cultural roots, next, we're excited to present to you a series of songs and dances from a variety of cultures. Please enjoy.
最佳爱恋，你像早晨的太阳，无比的鲜血。你的容貌比那鲜花还要鲜艳。你弹起那歌儿像蜜糖一样甜，你跳起那舞来就像那天仙。你勤劳地做工作，一人的一切。你的善良和纯情总在别人的前面。那坚定的奖章挂在你胸前，一闪一闪亮堂堂，耀不住我的眼。山头上点着一盏灯，那是青春的火焰燃烧我的心。我从高高的山头上走下来，将低头的向日葵向你致敬。我要学你那工作的好榜样，要开动脑筋找窍门增加的善良。要使幸福的生活提早实现，要把千年的奖章也挂在我胸前。我们手挽着手儿齐奋斗，幸福的生活就一定实现。早晨的太阳无比的鲜血，你的容貌比那鲜花还要鲜艳。你弹起那歌儿像蜜糖一样甜，你跳起那舞来就像那天仙。你勤劳地做工作，一人点一切。你的善良和纯情走在别人的前面，那坚定的奖章挂在你胸前，一闪一闪亮堂堂，耀不住我的眼。弹起那个舞啦，为你伴唱，啦啦啦啦啦啦啦啦啦啦啦啦啦啦啦啦啦啦啦啦啦啦，我们歌唱快乐的新生活，我们歌唱和民族齐唱。
ತದರೀನ നടനം ஆடி படி தவறாமல் தில்லை பதியில் வந்து தை மாசத்தில் குரு பூசத்தில் பகல் நேரத்தில் வட கையிலையில் முன்னாள் மாமுனி கருள் செய்தபடி தவறாமல் தில்லை பதியில் வந்து தை மாசத்தில் குரு பூசத்தில் பகல் நேரத்தில் தாம் தக்கிட்ட தகஜம் தகனம் தரிகும் தரிதீம் தினும் தனனம் தனனம் தரிகும் தரித தினு தினு தரி தாம் தி தாம் தி தாக தத ஜொனு ஜனும் தடீம் தீம் புத தைய தைய ததிமி தக்கிட்ட தக தக தஜனு ததிமி தக்கிடகிடதா திக்கிடகிடதை தத்தோம் என்று நடனம் ஆடினார் வெகு நாகரீகமாகவே கனக சபையில் ஆனந்த நடனம்
கந்தவேல் முருகனுக்கு கதிர்வேல் முருகனுக்கு திருமுருகு குமர குரு சரவணனே தமிழே போற்றி தவமே போற்றி தலைவா போற்றி பாபா மலை இறங்கி தாத்தா மனம் இறங்கி ஆஹாலய முதையும் தருபத்தி திருநகை அத்திக்கிற சக்தி சரவண முத்திக்குரு வித்து குருபர என ஓதும் பரமர்க்குச் சுருதியும் முற்பட்டதும் கற்பித்திருவரும் முப்பத்தி முவர்க்கத்தமரரும் அடி பேண தலை தத்தை களைதொடு ஒற்றைக்கிரி மத்த பொருள் வட்டம் பகல் வட்டத்துகிரியில் இரவாக பத்தக்கிற தத்தை தடவிய பச்சை புயல் மெச்சத்தொகு பொருள் வட்டத்தொடு ரட்சித் தருள்வது ஒரு நாளே தித்திய ஒத்த பரிபுர நித்த பதம் வைத்த பைரவி திட்டொட்ட நடித்த பழுகுடு பழுதாட திக்கும் பரி அட்ட பைரவர் தொப்பு தொகு தொப்பு தொகு தொகு சித்திர பௌரித்து திரிகடக என ஓத
I thought it was ecstatic. Now, Danielle, let me ask you, do you know the name of the last song that we just heard?
Of course, that was a very recognizable tune called Jasmine Flowers.
Yes, exactly. What's remarkable is that Jasmine Flower was first heard by Western audiences over 100 years ago. The Italian opera composer Puccini had borrowed this tune in his opera Turandot. 刚才我们最后听到的这首歌曲呢，是大家耳熟能详的中国民歌《茉莉花》。其实早在100多年前，这个旋律呢就被欧洲的观众所熟知。当时意大利作曲家普契尼在他的歌剧《图兰朵》之中就借用了这首来自遥远东方的优美的曲调。
Next, we have something completely different, a hip-hop dance crew, a sexy, passionate dance from the Caribbean, and, very worth mentioning, the incredible Baranok Ukrainian dance ensemble from our very own Mississauga.
I honestly can't wait. Please welcome our dancers.
take notes while I take so relax and take notes. Don't smoke. I just want the paper. I just want the paper. I just want the paper. I just want the paper.
always smoking that la la la. Beanie Siegel always smoking that la la la. Neptune track smoke like la la la. It's the rap baby sing I love the bar. Whoa, skip all the singing, let's get right tonight, mommy.
We're watching right now.
To the brain, I'm busting that ass again. I burn like acid rain, that ass is rain. You think it's trying to see how I come at your brain? Many love it and I'm having it. Yes, mess for president, being held with gasoline Georgia for the hell of it. Brooklyn, come on, Sally, come on, Queens, down the Long Island, come on, Bronx, come on, Manhattan, come on, each and every hood, what's happening? Come on.
Get up! Get up! Simon said he get up. Throw your hands in the sky. Queens is in the back, sipping yak. Stop. Ladies, looking hot and pretty. Doing your thing in the club, hot city. Worldwide. The pretty committee, pity the food ass. In the midst of the car and the witty. Let go. Let go. Let go. Simon said, let's get down. Let go. Let go. Simon said, let's get down. Put your flags up in the sky. And wave them side to side. Show the world where you're from. Show where you're from. Show the world we are one. When the going gets tough, the tough get going. One love, one life, one world, one fight. Whole world, one night, one place. Brazil, everybody put your flags in the sky and do what you feel. It's your world, my world, our world today. And we invite the whole world to play. It's your world, my world, our world today. And we invite the whole world to play. Es mi mundo, tu mundo, el mundo de nosotros. Invitamos a todo el mundo a jugar su flags nosotros. And wave them side to side. Show the world where you're from. Show the world we are one. Jenny.
One night, watch the world unite. Two sides, one fight, and a million eyes. Full hearts gonna work so hard, shoot all the stars.
Salvation, go, yeah,
I am speechless. What we just experienced was an absolute carnival of cultural celebrations. Ladies and gentlemen, let's all put our hands together for these amazing artists one more time. Thank you so much. Next, a short intermission will be in order. If you want to know what's going to be in the next half of the show, well, you have to come back yourselves and find out because I won't spoil any fun for you. 接下来我们会有15分钟的中场休息，下半场将会是不容错过的更多更精彩的表演。Thank you, everyone. See you in 15 minutes.
魅力感恩大回馈，11月10日至11月30日，只要您推荐亲友，亲友即可免费获机顶盒1台。您还可获得每推荐1人就送3个月电视服务和6个月 Charming Voice 国际通话，依次累加。推荐满15位，电视服务费全免。如何推荐？将您机顶盒背面 SN 码后6位数告诉亲友，亲友订购时告知客服此号码，即可成功完成推荐啦。
华语广播网多伦多 FM105.9。华语广播网多伦多 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 FM105.9。
魅力中国感恩亲密购，2人订立享1人设备免单啦！11月10日至11月30日，只要您是新订购用户，1人订电视设备费5折，2人订购第2人设备免单。订购就免邮、免开通费，还送1年 Charming Voice 国际通话，赶紧拨打18888007808抢订吧！魅
力中国中文电视，全球华人娱乐生活服务的新媒体平台，冉冉晨曦，开启华章盛世。2015年创立侨爱四海华教宝盒，将中文教育课堂搬进客厅，同时携手中央电视台文化部举办多场文化传播节目，为全球华人开设多条特色频道。与世界顶级运营商共赢合作，并在全球多个国家和地区为华人服务，传播中华文化，传递中国声音。魅力中国，世界有我更精彩。
想当谁牺牲？冲我点头干嘛呀？
飞行游乐园，
开
现实的做法不一样。我叫朱小金呢。
这个就是
噔噔噔噔。好高兴！
It's getting hot. Hotter. Yeah. Hot, hot, hot. Hot, hot, hot. Ow, ow.
Stop it! No! No! Stop it!
从资深老饕到初级吃货，都能找到心仪的美味。
皮叉烧包，招牌点心。
这个里面都是空壳的啊，用当地的河虾，河虾天然的晾干以后，用鸡汤给它包出来的。
Actually, Sichuan food is actually one of the major food groups of Chinese cuisine. What's your understanding of Sichuan food?
就很像印度的感觉，一定具有它非常不一样的特色风格。
魅力中国感恩亲密购，2人订立享1人设备免单了。11月10日至11月30日，只要您是新订购用户，1人订电视设备费5折，2人订购第2人设备免单，订购就免邮、免开通费，还赠1年 Charming Voice 国际通话。赶紧拨打1888800788抢订吧！魅力中国感恩亲密购，2人订立享1人设备免单了。11月10日至11月30日，只要您是新订购用户，1人订电视设备费5折，2人订购第2人设备免单，订购就免邮、免开通费，还赠1年 Charming Voice 国际通话。赶紧拨打1888800788抢订吧！
华语广播网多伦多 FM 105.9。华语广播网多伦多 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 FM 105.9。
熊了个猫开始了，走，老炮，看他如何黑我滚滚同胞，走啊！
好吧，其实人家觉得还不错啦，尤其是我那一段哦。
Hello， 大家好，这里是由熊猫频道特别推出的金牌搞笑返点栏目《熊了个猫》，我们的口号是吐槽熊猫，成全自己。
通常情况下，一次作死的挑衅过程总会分3步：第1步，紧盯敌人，迈步向前；第2步，昂首挺胸，发出嘶吼；第3步，30秒起走为上。所以老话说得好啊，不作死就不会死。
来，给大爷靠一下，玩去！
No 作 No 大。当你挑衅别人，要和别人决斗的时候，你要想到这是一种作死的节奏，不仅会受到敌人的攻击，而且还会
别打流星拳！一手能多变美，不作死总不会死。
今天天气不错，挺风和日丽的，我满脸笑呵呵，想要来首歌。
我说什么来着？不作死就不会死。
张猫君、油菜花赞，
猫二君、西兰花也赞。
周末大片1周1期，太慢了，彩票1周还开几期呢？
看熊了个猫不要钱，彩票要钱。你要给我钱的话，我也去买彩票。好了，这就是全部一期的熊了个猫。想了解更多熊猫精彩视频，请登录3w.apanda.com。你也可以关注微博阿潘的熊了个猫，随时获取本节目动态。下期更精彩，张猫与你不见不散。
华语广播网多伦多 FM105.9。华语广播网多伦多 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 FM105.9。华 华语广播网多伦多 FM105.9。华语广播网多伦多 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 FM105.9。
Lisa Wei is a sensational musician and a native of Sudbury, Ontario. In celebrating Canada's 150th birthday, Miss Wei is leading her internationally acclaimed band, the Wayward Wind Band, who are scheduled to perform more than 80 shows from coast to coast in this 2017 and 18 year. And may I add that we are extremely lucky to have them with us here tonight.
Indeed, Danielle. They will present for us their magnificent new work, O Canada, We Sing for Thee, which was created for this special year. We're going to hear their refreshing takes on some of the most classic songs that are associated with Canadians, such as My Heart Will Go On by Canada's Celine Dion.
That's right. Without further ado, please welcome Lisa Wei and the Wayward Wind Band.
Welcome.
One, two, three, four.
Let's put your hands together.
If I had $1 million, if I had $1 million, well, I'd buy you a house. I would buy you a house. If I had $1 million, if I had $1 million, I'd buy you furniture for your house. Maybe a nice Chesterfield or an ottoman. And if I had $1 million, if I had $1 million, you know, Bobby, I'd buy you a K car. Hey, a nice Reliant automobile. And if I had $1 million, I'd buy your love. If I had $1 million, they wouldn't have to walk to the store. If I had $1 million, we'd take a limousine 'cause it costs more. If I had $1 million, I'd be rich. Those mighty old lanterns, they were the stars in the sky. Those mighty old lanterns, they were lighting up our lives. Those mighty old lanterns, they were the stars in the sky.
just touch you. Sweet, sweet city woman.
Oh, my banjo and me, we got a feel for singing, yeah.
Boom, say boom, 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 say boom, 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 say boom, 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 say boom, 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 say boom, 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 say boom, 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 boom. So long, so long, so long, my neighbors and friends.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the second half. We are so excited to take you on a rockin' journey through some of the greatest music in the history of our country. Canada has proudly produced some of the world's greatest musical talent, and tonight we intend to make each one of you feel even prouder to be Canadian. We live in the greatest country in the world, don't you agree?
Canada is the second largest country in the world.
Yeah, Russia's the largest.
But we've got the longest highway in the world. It's the Trans-Canada Highway.
We have 9% of the world's renewable water supply, and 20% of all the fresh water in the whole world is in Canada.
One-tenth of the world's forests are here.
And you know, we enjoy the world's largest unprotected border, which makes Canada the nicest country in the world.
Now, despite all this bragging that you're hearing, don't you agree that we are also the world's humblest country?
I agree with you, Nathan. I mean, we've all heard these fun facts. You know you're from Canada if...
You know what a Robertson screwdriver is.
You've got Canadian Tire money in your kitchen drawers.
Your ears perk up when you hear the theme song to Hockey Night in Canada.
And you were mad at the CBC when they took the beachcombers off the air. But in Canada, the fiddle is an iconic part of our Canadian heritage. A lot of us were raised on fiddle music, and Don Messer is perhaps Canada's greatest fiddler. And another of my favorite Canadian songwriters is Stan Rogers from Hamilton, Ontario. So we're going to celebrate both of those iconic Canadians, beginning with Nathan and the boys taking you to the Northwest Passage.
For just one time, I would take the Northwest Passage to find the hand of Franklin reaching for the Beaufort Sea, tracing one warm line through a land so wide and savage, and make a Northwest Passage to the sea.
Westward from the Davis Strait, 'tis there 'twas said to lie, a sea route to the Orient, for which so many died, seeking gold and glory, leaving weathered broken bones, and a long forgotten lonely cairn of stones.
For just one time, I would take the Northwest Passage to find the hand of Franklin reaching for the Beaufort Sea, tracing one warm line through a land so wide and savage, and make a Northwest Passage to the sea.
It's now time to pay tribute to the Indigenous artists' contributions to Canadian music by paying tribute to one of Canada's biggest stars, a proud member of Temagami First Nation, Miss Shania Twain.
Well, of course, many of us know the story of Shania's rise to fame, but we don't know why she identifies as Ojibwe. Well, you see, Shania and her mother, her brothers and sisters, were raised on a reserve near Timmins, Ontario, by their mum and their stepdad, Jerry Twain, who was Ojibwe. And Shania adored her stepfather. But at the age of only 21, she lost both her mom and her stepdad in an automobile accident, and she was devastated. So to honor the father who raised her, she shed her real name, Eileen, and adopted the Ojibwe name of Shania, meaning, I'm on my way. She set her sights on Nashville, and the rest, as we all know, is history. Hallelujah, hallelujah. God bless the child who suffers. Hallelujah, hallelujah. God bless the young without mothers. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Make all our hearts blind to color. Hallelujah, hallelujah. God bless the child who suffers. Hallelujah. Whose bed have you pushed me under? All right, I need your help. Here we go. Whose bed have you pushed me under? Whose father made me steal? I wonder. This time did it feel like on the way there? Have you pushed me under?
you steal? I wonder. This time did it feel like thunder? Whose bed have your boots been under? Whose heart did you steal? I wonder. This time did it feel like thunder, baby? Who did you run to? Whose lips have you been kissing? Whose ear did you make a wish again? She's the one that you've been missing, baby. Whose bed have your boots been under? Come on, tell me. I wanna know. Come on, tell me whose bed? Come on. I wanna know. Oh, you better stop talking on these boots. They're gonna start walking. Whose bed have your boots been under?
Miss Lisa Way.
Well, thank you.
You know, I've heard it said that when asked, is the glass half full or half empty, a Canadian will reply, I don't know, let's roll up the rim and find out.
And Canada, we do live in the greatest country in the world, but it gets cold here, doesn't it? It gets so cold that you know you're in Canada when?
The trunk of your car doubles as a deep freeze.
Yeah, you can play road hockey on skates.
You're down by the Zamboni before a bus.
You've got more kilometers on your snowblower than on your car.
You've designed your kids' Halloween costumes to fit over a snowsuit.
And you know that the 4 seasons, well, they really mean almost winter, winter, still winter, and road work.
Well, these fellas are really gonna work this next couple of songs. So please put your hands together, sing along as we give you some good old-fashioned Canadian rock and roll.
All right, here we go. If you ever get annoyed, look at me, I'm self-employed. I love to work at Dublin all day. And I'll be taking care of business every day. Taking care of business every day. Taking care of business, it's all mine. Taking care of business is working overtime. Work out. Tell my mom and dad when you see my baby sister, he is kind of peculiar. Bring it to my grandma, said the boy was wild and bad. Bring it to them gently when you tell them that he won't be coming home again. Cause a running with a gun and it isn't any fun as a fugitive. Fighting for my life, and you know I never make it alone. Running with a gun isn't any fun as a fugitive. I don't wanna go home, Lord, I wish I was home.
Smith, ladies and gentlemen. Sam Sino on the drums. Well, Canada also can proudly lay claim to some of the most beloved and wonderful writers in the world. And we're not just talking about songwriters, but novelists and poets. And I think one of Canada's greatest musical poets was the late, great, from Montreal, Mr. Leonard Cohen. Yeah.
This masterpiece by Cohen has been recorded over 300 times. But it was when it was covered by Alberta's Katie Lang at the 2010 Vancouver Winter Olympics that it truly became a Canadian anthem. I've heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord. But you don't really care for music, do you? Well, it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, the major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Your faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof, her beauty and the moonlight overthrew you. She tied you to a kitchen chair. She broke your throne. She cut your hair, and from your lips she drew a hallelujah, 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 hallelujah,
Maybe there's a God above, but all I've ever learned from love was how to shoot at someone who outdrew ya. And it's not a cry that you hear at night. It's not someone who has seen the light. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah. Hallelujah.
so much. It has been such fun to join you tonight and celebrate Canada 150 with all of you. We truly do live in the greatest country in the world, and it is amazing the artists that have come and that live in our hearts. Are you having a good time so far? Did we prove Canadian singers and songwriters are the best in the world? Good. We're going to leave this set with another iconic and very legendary Canadian, Mr. Gordon Lightfoot. So please sing along, put your hands together, and join us on this journey on the Canadian Railroad.
This fair land when the railroad did not run, and the wild majestic mountains stood alone against the sun. Long before the white man and long before the wheel, where the green dark forest was too silent to be real.
Time has no beginning and the history has no bounds. As to this verdant country, they came from all around. They sailed upon her waterways and they walked the forest tall. Built the mines, the mills, and the factories for the good of us all.
Oh, to the future, what did they see? They saw an iron road running from the sea to the sea,
bringing the goods to the young growing land, all up from the seaboards and into their hands.
Look away, survey across this mighty land, from the eastern shore to the western strand. Bring in the workers and bring up the rails. They're gonna lay down the tracks and tear up the trails.
Open her heart, let the lifeblood flow. We gotta get on our way because we're moving too slow.
Get on our way 'cause we're moving too slow. Lights burning bright, shiny wind is moving in. Tomorrow night I'll be Alberta bound. And though I've done the best I could, my old luck ain't been so good. Tomorrow night I'll be Alberta bound. No one I met could ever give the Rocky Mountain sun. He said it's a pleasure just to be Alberta bound. And long I'll see my next of kin, just to know what kind of shape they're in. Tomorrow night I'll be Alberta. Come on, let's hear it out. Alberta bound, Alberta bound. It's good to be Alberta bound, Alberta bound, Alberta bound. It's good to be Alberta bound.
The sun was setting in the west. The birds were singing on every tree. Nature seemed inclined to rest, but still there was no rest for me. Here we go.
Farewell to Nova Scotia, the sea-bound coast. Let your mountains die and clear I be. When I am far away on the briny ocean toss, will you ever heave a sigh or a wish for me?
Sing along if you know it.
Farewell to Nova Scotia, the sea-bound coast. Let your mountains die and clear I be. When I am far away on the briny ocean toss, will you ever heave a sigh or a wish for me? Is there something to sing about? Tune up a string about.
All out in chorus or
Quietly hum.
Country that's young with a ballad that's still unsung.
Sharing the promise of great things to come. From the Vancouver Island to the Alberta Island, across the prairies, the lakes to Ontario.
the sound of Mount Royal's chimes. Out to the Maritimes, something to sing about, this land of ours.
I have wandered my way through the wild road of Hudson Bay,
Trees in my toes to Quebec's morning dew,
where the sweet morning breeze touched the leaves of the maple trees,
singing the song that we're sharing with you.
from the Vancouver Island to the other island, across the prairies, the lakes, to Ontario's towers, from the sound of Mount Royal's chimes, out to the Maritimes, something to sing about, this land of ours, this land of ours, this land of ours.
Bless you all, good night.
华语广播网多伦多 FM 105.9。
Hello? Oh, here we go. Am I on? How do I sound? We haven't even sung anything yet, so we're Page 4. We're a barbershop quartet. We're from Hamilton, Ontario, but we live in Peterborough, Oshawa, Whitby, Grimsby, Kitchener. We're all over the place. And we're going to sing a few songs for you tonight. The first one is made famous by a great Canadian singer, Celine Dion. It's called When I Fall in Love.
Maybe I'm old-fashioned, feeling as I do. Maybe I am living in the past. But when I meet the right one, I know that I'll be true. My first love will be my last. When I fall in love, it will be forever, or I'll never fall in love. In a restless world like this is, love is ended before it's begun, and too many moonlight kisses seem to cool in the warmth of the sun. When I give my heart, it will be completely
that way too. Is when I fall in love with you. People often say I love you when they know that it just isn't so. But when my heart says I love you, darling, look in my eyes and you'll know. When I give my heart, it will be completely, or I'll never give my heart. And the moment I can feel that way too. When you feel that way too. When I fall in love, when I fall in love, with fall in love, in love, in love, with you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. We're going to do one more song for you. And in a barbershop quartet, there are 3 pips, backup singers, and the lead singer.
Here we go again.
And it's mainly because I'm the best looking, but also. But sometimes the other guys get a little emotional, especially the highest part, which is the tenor. This is Graham here. He feels a little left out on the end there. So the odd time, we like to feature him in a song that hopefully many of you know. And it's a song that was made famous by a Canadian group called the Nylons. And so we're going to feature our tenor Graham on The Lion Sleeps Tonight. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. In the jungle, the quiet jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. We are Wimboe. We are Wimboe. Near the village, the peaceful village.
Thank you.
华语广播网多伦多 FM105.9。华语广播网多伦多 FM105.9。
It was an absolute delight to hear. Thank you so much once more to our amazing barbershop quartet. Next up, something quite special. We have a Guinness World Record owner in the house right now. 接下来，其实我们现在呢有一位曾经打破了吉尼斯世界纪录的奇人，就在我们的现场。He is one of the world's most capable physical performers. He was the first to establish the world record for the human flag in 2007, holding the position for a whopping 39 seconds. And also, it's worth mentioning that they have been featured on major events and shows such as The Ellen Show. And I promise you, what they're about to do is going to make you drop your jaw. They are the legendary, from Quebec, Dominique Lacasse and his lovely wife, Karen Gouderode. Please welcome.
Incredible. I think they deserve another round of applause. So as tonight's show, O Canada, approaches its end, we have a very special guest with us tonight. As one of the most renowned Canadian singers, she has won not one, but 2 Juno Awards, among many other musical accomplishments. She is the queen of R&B. She has been part of our Canadian family for quite some time now, and she is currently based here in Mississauga. I am honored to introduce her appearance tonight. Please welcome Liberty Silver.
Is there a mic stand?
Do you want the mic stand?
Please, yeah. Should I go? Yeah, go ahead. I'll follow you. Somebody scream! There you go. There you go. Go ahead. I've been so many places in my life and time. I've sung a lot of songs. I've made some bad rhymes. I've acted out my life in stages with 10,000 people watching. But we're alone now, and I'm singing this song to you. I know your image of me is what I hoped it would be. I treated you unkindly, darling, can't you see? There's no one more important to me, darling, can't you see through me? And we're alone now, and I'm singing this song to you. You taught me precious secrets of a real love, asking nothing. You came out in front when I was hiding, and now I'm so much better. And if my words don't come together, listen to the melody, 'cause my love is in there hiding. I love you in a place with there's no space or time. I love you for my life. You're a friend of mine. And when my life is over, remember when we were together. We were alone, and I was singing this song to you. We were alone, and I was singing this song to you. We were alone, and I was singing this song to you. Thank you so much. This next song is a song about manifesting your dreams. You can be whoever you want to be. It's all in your mind. Now, ladies often manifest or dream about having the perfect guy. And you say, oh, please, Father, send me the perfect guy. Send me a man. Be careful what you ask for. That's right. When you are asking for something, be very particular. Just don't say, I want a man, because this is what shows up. What's up? You don't want that. Remember, there's so many different beautiful flowers and trees and birds and life. When you're specific, make sure you know what you want. 3 rules in asking for a man. Number 1, does he love the Creator? First thing. Does he love his mom, sisters, brothers, family? Is he connected like that? Number 2, and this is a deal breaker for me, does he have his 2 front teeth? You can do it. And number 3, there's nothing wrong with being someone that wants to build and work hard, because for every gain, we have to work so hard. So by the sweat of our brow, we will make our bread and we will build together. This is a song that I wrote when I was looking for someone out there, someone I had never met before, something called All in My Mind. Here we go. Ooh, it's exciting. Woo! Come on, y'all. Snap your fingers like this one time. Yeah. Or clap. Yeah. Somewhere you're there for me. Oh, how I adore to love you more. My dreams excited, ignited by the thought of you. Just to be with you. With just a kiss. It's deeper than the sea. Like the buzzy, buzzy bee. Like the sands in the hourglass, running out of time. It's all in my mind. Yeah. All in my mind. I think about you all the time. Ooh. It's all in my mind. Here we go now. Exploring euphoria when I think of you, all the things you do. Conversation, mind stimulation's what I want from you. You know how to. We're just a kiss. Like honey to the bees, a cool river stream on a hot summer's night. What he has given us, woo, it's all in my mind. Yeah, all in my mind. I think about you all the time. Yeah, it's all in my mind, all of the time. Woo, come on, now you think this is easy? We're gonna have some fun. All you got to do is repeat after me. Are you ready to sing? Woo! Don't give up your day jobs just yet, okay? Oh, with a light from the sun, feel the ever-pouring rain. What he has given us is forever to remain all in my mind. I think about you all the time. I might not know your name, but I know you can sing just the same. Ooh, ooh. Don't hurt yourself, baby, don't hurt yourself. It's all in my mind. All in my mind. I think about you all the time. All in my mind. Pictures of you and me in ecstasy. You see, they started the record over again. Somebody scream. I can't hear you. We're done. Thank you, Mr. DJ. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Thank you. Well, you guys can sing.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 3-time Juno Award-winning, Grammy Award-winning, in association with the iconic Canadian song, Tears Are Not Enough, where Liberty's voice graced the airways with the greatest Canadian singers of all time. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Liberty Silver!
And my chorus. Well, you know, it is an honor to be here and to perform this song, This Is My Canada. We pay homage to the Indigenous people whose land we actually live on. I'd like to say that it was an honor to perform this song. I love Canada. Whenever I travel anywhere in the world, I always remember going back home, and it's always such a great feeling to come back home. Tonight, we've seen so many different cultures, and music tells us that when we work together, everything sounds real good, and we get to meet each other and have great experiences, young, old, and in between. Ladies and gentlemen, feast your eyes on the most amazing O Canada choir. Somebody scream.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next song called This Is My Canada, Mon Cher Canada, is written by an Acadian-Canadian songwriter named Jeanette Arsenault. And tonight we are paying tribute to this great nation of ours with her fabulous song that is essentially Canada's new national song alongside our great Canadian anthem.
Wow.
We hope you enjoy this with the grand chorus.
And let's bring them all out. You saw them earlier. Give them a band. A big, big, big Canadian welcome. Lisa Wayward and the Wayward. Rocks and plains and visions of trains from sea to sea.
Forêts et lacs, aurore boréale de grand nord silencieux.
Mountains of snow, forest below, hopes and fears.
Frozen land in the rugged hands of Canadian pioneers. This is my Canada. This is my home, my nation. From St. John's to Victoria. This is my Canada. This is my Canada. Canada. Oh, Canada. Grande eau fraîche d'une de sa village côtier.
Gens de cœur, gens d'espoir et un centre dévoué.
Peacekeeping goals, modern roles spark the fire.
The marathon of hope lives on and the flames grow higher.
This is my Canada. This is my home, my nation. From St. John's to Victoria. This is my Canada. This is my Canada. Canada. Oh, Canada.
Look to the future, look through the past. Make it hold and make it last.
So much to offer, so much to gain. It takes more than one link to make a change.
So many heroes nationwide.
So many hearts filled with pride.
There's so much more to share.
Oh, let me take you there. This is my Canada. This is my home, my nation. My nation. Jones to Victoria. This is my Canada. This is my home, my nation. From St. John's to Victoria. This is my Canada. This is my Canada. Canada. Oh, Canada. This is my Canada. Come on, everybody. Canada. Oh, Canada. This is my Canada. Canada. Oh, Canada. Somebody scream.
Take a bow. All right. Very good. Thank you very much, everybody. Have a blessed year.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, mesdames et messieurs. Merci beaucoup.
We have all the people here tonight that have performed that are coming on stage. Please go to the front and take your bows, everyone. Come on, you can do better than that, Canada. Stand on your feet.
Oh, Canada, a land glorious and free.
Oh, Canada, a nation of a century and a half.
Since Confederation, our people have walked a hard but brilliant journey with love and courage.
In our 150th year, Canadians continue forging our identity, embracing our faith and liberty, blessing the world with contributions, and defining exactly what it really means to be Canadian.
It's been a truly amazing night with an all-star team of incredible talent, and we are so glad to have shared such wonderful memories with you all. Thank you for celebrating with us.
We are also honored to have with us some special guests tonight.
下面我们要介绍的是一些特殊的嘉宾。如果这些嘉宾，如果您还在现场的话，请您上台和观众见面。Please welcome from the General Consulate of People's Republic of China in Toronto, 中华人民共和国驻多伦多总领事何伟总领事以及宋晨亮理事。And also, Member of Parliament, Mr. Tan Geng and Mr. Sean Chen, 两位联邦议员谭庚以及 Sean 陈先生。下面还有华联会永久荣誉主席魏成义先生以及华联会主席林幸勇先生。当然还有我们的尊贵的赞助商们，他们是胡启北、王文一以及陈立琴先生，谢谢你们。Next, I'm pleased to also introduce the preparatory committee of tonight's show, O Canada. 我们的筹备委员会荣誉主席魏成义先生，主席张简林幸勇，秘书 Susan 徐以及 Michelle 姚，还有我们的副主席张伟、陈杰、杨晶、牟伦俊、李洪果、重峰、沈谢元、杨宝凤、李彤以及边红丽，请大家上台。
A grand performance like this would not have been possible if not for the hard work from the production team. Let's acknowledge that this show was primarily put off by a Chinese team. They wanted to present O Canada to Canadians as their dedication and gift to this land that they are all very proud to be part of. Let's give them all a round of applause.
Yes, Danielle. So, as my friend Danielle mentioned, tonight's show was primarily produced by a all-Chinese production team who have worked incredibly hard. And the director, Mr. David Zhang, has asked me to let everybody here know that tonight's show was the dedication from the Chinese community to Canada. So I'm pleased to introduce the production crew now. 荣誉出品人魏成义，出品人张简，以及我们的副总导演陈洁女士，谢谢你们。And finally, last but not least, our director, Mr. David Zhang, 总导演张伟先生。Congratulations for such a successful performance.
Thank you, everyone. We hope to see you again in the future. Have a great night.
Thank you so much for coming. Good night.
D'une de sa village côtier, gens de cœur, gens d'espoir et ancêtres dévoués.
Peacekeeping roles and noble goals spark the fire.
The marathon of hope lives on and the flames grow higher.
Canada, 中文电视 全球华人娱乐生活服务的新媒体平台，冉冉晨曦，开启华章盛世。2015年创立侨爱四海华教宝盒，将中文教育课堂搬进客厅。同时，携手中央电视台文化部举办多场文化传播节目，为全球华人开设多条特色频道。与世界顶级运营商共赢合作，并在全球多个国家和地区为华人服务。传播中华文化，传递中国声音。美丽中国，世界有我，更精彩。
魅力感大回馈，11月10日至11月30日，只要您推荐亲友，亲友即可免费获机顶盒1台。您还可获得每推荐1人就送3个月电视服务和6个月 China Voice 国际通话，依次累加。推荐满15位，电视服务费全免。如何推荐？将您机顶盒背面 SN 码后6位数告诉亲友，亲友订购时告知客服此号码，即可成功完成推荐啦。魅力感，魅力中国感恩亲密购，2人订立享1人设备免单了。11月10日至11月30日，只要您是新订购用户，1人订电视设备费5折，2人订购第2人设备免单，订购就免邮、免开通费，还赠1年 China Voice 国际通话。赶紧拨打1888800788抢订吧！魅力中国。